Hey guys, and welcome back to Mellyns. So today I'm going to be doing my second Valentine's Day look for you guys today. And we're going to try and do like a little glitter liner with my Stila glitter. So yeah, we're just going to dive on in because I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Hopefully good. So I'm just going to tie my hair back quickly and then we will get started. I'm going to start off by using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. And then just in the areas where my pores are a little bit more prominent and I want them to be bust, so I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. I don't know why I struggle saying that. So yeah, I just bought this product and I used it once already and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I really like the original Blur Stick too, but you know me, I love luminous skin, so I just took a bunch of that Smashbox primer. I'm just gonna put it on my face. So my skin's been really dry recently. I don't know why. I mean, it always gets dry during the winter, but it's been like exceptionally dry. And I've had so much redness around my nose. It's not been fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sink into the skin a little bit. I love this primer because it's very like lightweight on the skin, but still gives you some good moisture, and it gives a nice base, or a nice smooth base for makeup application. I've been really enjoying this actually. I already feel like I've used like a lot of it. Like I've already used like that much and I haven't had it that long. But anyway, so that's kind of a little bit sunken into the skin now. I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Primer and just kind of put this in this area and then a little bit on my cheekbones where I have some texture and where I want to be a little luminous. So I really loved the original Blur Stick that doesn't have the luminous part to it. But this one is just so beautiful. But they work really well for my skin. I don't know what it is. I think because my pores, while they're big, they are clogged very easily. So a lot of like silicone-based primers are too heavy for my skin. So I like that this is a little bit lighter. You have more control over it. But yeah, I don't know. I could just be making that up. But anyway, so we're going to move on to the face. I like doing my face before my eyes. I don't know, that's just how I do things. So I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade Fiji. I've been really loving this foundation for my full coverage days. I wouldn't say that it's overly radiant. It is very natural looking, but you know, natural radiant. But it doesn't look dry at all on the skin, and literally a little bit goes a long way. Like I only pump out like the tiniest bit, and that's usually good for like the entire half of my face. So we're gonna use this. I just got this like cute little mirror from Target. It matches my vanity mirror that I have, and I'm like obsessed with it. It's so cute. They have some really cute like marble-y stuff right now. I actually saw one of my favorite bloggers, her name is Amelia Says on Instagram, and that's her blog URL. I'll leave it linked in the description box, but she just took a picture of the Glossier You Solid perfume on this mirror, and I was like, that is so cute. And then I was in Target yesterday, 2 days ago, I don't even remember. I had to get thank you notes and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I need that. It's so cute, and it looks so cute on my vanity. How many times can I say so cute about this mirror? Alright, so that's half of my face done. Then we take another little pump. I can't believe how much this covers with just like one little tiny pump. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with concealer, and guess what? I'm using another NARS product. Although this time I'm using the Radiant Creamy. I've been using the one in the pot, the Soft Matte, a lot, but this one I just like need to use up, and I do really like it, but I like the Soft Matte one a little bit better. This one also isn't really the right color for me right now. I mean, it works, but it's a little bit too pink. So I'm just trying to use this one up so that I can go buy my right shade. When I bought this, the girl was like, oh, the pink will hide any like dark spots you have, and like I'm like, other than my eyes, I don't really have any darkness anywhere else, but whatever. I'm usually custard in this concealer, and this one's creme brulee. Although they did just come out So I do really like the custard shade, but it does like perfectly match my skin tone. So when I want to go a little bit brighter, it's hard for me to find like a brighter one because they're also pink the brighter you go in the NARS collection. But they just released some new shades, and I think one of them is like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a lighter yellow toned shade. So as soon as I run out of this, I need to go swatch that and like probably purchase that one. Because custard works for me, but sometimes you want to brighten, and I can't use that when I want to brighten. So I actually, in the soft matte, because I am so obsessed with it, I bought it in custard, and then I think the lighter Chantilly, I think it is. It's like the lightest shade, but it's more neutral undertones, whereas like vanilla is more pink. And I like, when I want to brighten, I mix. I mix the two because I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to powder a little bit, and I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I've been really loving this. It's so soft, and it creates such a nice like finish on the skin. Although it's such a soft powder that I can feel that I'm already like using so much of it, and it's not cheap. So, but what are you gonna do? I find that with this foundation too, I don't really need to set the rest of my face. It's just a nice finish on me, and it doesn't move around too much, so I really just set under my eyes. I do take any excess powder on my brush and just run it in my smile lines because sometimes those can crease a lot, but with this foundation it actually isn't too bad, so I don't need to do that too much. Alright, so I can't decide if I want to finish up the face first and then do the eyes, or if I want to start with the eyes. Let's finish up the face so that we can focus on the eyes. And just to contour my face a little bit, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. This is in Baked. This is the lighter shade. I just like to use this to contour out my cheekbones a little bit. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but this product is so easy to blend that it kind of like disappears a little bit. But I like that. I like that it's easy. I like that it doesn't like, it's not like whoa contour. I find that cream products are a little bit harder for me to use, but this cream product is actually really nice. I really like it. It's super easy. So I'm just gonna blend this out with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. It just gives like a nice subtle definition to the cheeks. I really like this shade. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's perfect for me right now to contour with and to bronze. I like using it as bronze too, like on fast makeup days. But I like to go in with this cream product as my contour and then use like a powder bronzer to kind of like set it down. Is that even? I feel like I'm a little bit more contoured on this side. But we'll even it out with bronzer. And then I just like take the excess and run it along my hairline. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with bronzer. And I'm going to be using the Golden Moment bronzer from the Topaz Alexis Ren and Colourpop stuff. I don't know if you can still get this, but I literally have not used it in so long, so I wanted to pull it out and use something different for once. I'm also going to be using the highlight in here because, again, I haven't used it in so long and I really need to take advantage of some of the products. I feel like every time I do one of these videos, I use like the same product, so I'm trying to use different stuff. And this just happened to be like, it just jumped out at me. I do really like this bronzer shade. It works really well with my skin tone. And when it's in the pan, it looks super warm, but it's actually a really beautiful shade. Look at how luminous my skin is from that Milk Makeup stick. I love it. So excited. I actually like mixing the two. The original blur stick and the luminous one. I'm very bronzed, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So now I'm gonna go in with blush first and then move into the eyes, and then we'll come back and do highlight and lip color at the end. But I'm going to be using my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Aphrodisiac, I believe is how you say that word. I'm not good at reading, apparently. I'm just gonna use my stipple brush again and just kind of tap that in here. I mix product on brushes all the time. I know that's probably not the best, but what are you gonna do about it? And I love these blushes because, especially this one, it's such a neutral shade that it really just kind of creates this like very natural flush on the cheeks. Like, it's not overly pigmented, it's not anything crazy. You know that's what I like. So I actually really love the shade. I haven't used it in so long. I'm not sure I've ever talked about it on our channel. I'm not used to having like a handheld mirror. Oh, look, the price sticker's still on there. It was $14.99 in case you guys are wondering. If you're interested, Target. It's the Project 62 brand. I've been really obsessed with that brand. It's where my vanity mirror is from too. Alright. That is done for the blush. See, it's very natural and neutral, nothing crazy, as per usual. Alright, so now I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Oh, I should do my brows. I'll zoom you guys in and show you how I do my brows. It's really not exciting at all, but we'll do that and then we'll do the eyes, and then yeah. So you are zoomed in. These are my natural brows. They look a little wonky right now because I have not brushed them. I did yoga this morning and then came home and showered and have not touched my face since. So we're just gonna brush through them quickly. I actually just reshaped them. I know in one of my last videos I was talking about how they were super grown out. I think it was the last Valentine's Day look. They were super grown out and like just all over the place. So I finally reshaped them, and I only took hairs off down at the tail. Like, I didn't touch anywhere up here because I'm trying to grow them out up here a little bit. And I feel like I did a decent job. They don't look horrible. I had a traumatizing experience last time I went and got my brows waxed. They looked horrible. So I'm terrified to go anywhere again, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? So I'm really not high maintenance about my brows. I really just kind of like, I don't even know, kind of outline them a little bit and then fill them in a tad. Like, I don't do anything crazy, so don't get excited. I also have been really loving this Benefit brow pencil. The shade is really warm that I have, which is nice because I wanted, my hair obviously is a lot lighter now, so the brow pencil I was using was a little bit too dark, but I didn't necessarily want to lighten up my brows, so I think kind of warming them up a little bit helps to make it not look so weird against my hair. But I've been obsessed with this pencil. So yeah, that's really all I do. It's like nothing crazy. Like, I just try to make them look a little bit more filled in. Like, I don't go over the top dramatic with them, but I will run through with my Glossier Boy Brow, which I'll show you in a second, and that kind of just creates a little bit more volume in them, and then we're good to go. Okay, so now I'm just going to brush through them again with another spoolie. I like using the Brow Gal like pencil, and the spoolie is like really thick and fluffy, so I like brushing this through them at the end, and then I'll go in with my Boy Brow from Glossier, and then we are done with the brows. Alrighty, I feel like I missed some, whatever, they look fine. And then I just get bored of doing my eyebrows, so I'm just like, yeah, well, it's good enough, whatever. Okay, so I have the Glossier Boy Brow, and I have it in the shade brown. They do have a few other shades. They have like a clear one, which I really want to try next. Although I like the definition this adds, so I don't know. I do like this shade. But I believe they have like a blonde shade, and they have like a black, like a true black. So they do have a good range of this product. I just recently purchased the Glossier the perfume in the solid. I'm really excited. I got like a sample of it in my last order, and I really liked it, but I didn't want to spend $60 on the bottle. I don't know why. And the solid was only $22, so I was like, yeah, alright, we'll do this. And I bought one of the one of the lipsticks in Cake in the shade. It's kind of like a nude. So maybe once I gather enough products, I'll do like a Glossier brand review for you guys. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. I've been using a lot of their products recently, so, you know, I want to share my thoughts. But anyway, okay, so now we're going to move on to the eyes. And the first thing the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take our bronzer, that shade that we used from the Alexis Ren ColourPop palette. I'm just gonna run that in my crease and on the little bit to just define my eye before we go in with the glitter liner. Oh, this has a mirror in it? I didn't even know that. Look at that. So I'm very lightly going to just run this in my crease, fluff it out a little bit. I just feel like without anything, my eyes look really naked. So, without any eyeshadow. This is also my favorite like lazy girl hack. Sometimes if you don't feel like packing eyeshadow, your blush, bronzer, and highlight will do the trick. Okay, so that's good. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see if this actually works out. So I have this little angled brush here, and we're just gonna try and do this glitter liner. I don't know how to go about doing this. This was such a good idea in my head. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do something different on our channel, and I don't know how I feel about this. All right, so I'm just going to try and get some out and like put it on my hand first, and then we will go in with my brush and the liner. I hope this brush is like stiff enough. We're gonna find out. I haven't done a winged liner with like a brush in so long. We stopped recording. I haven't gotten very far though, so don't worry. I need more glitter. It took a lot more glitter than I thought to do that. I feel like this is going to be all about layering the glitter and making it kind of very opaque so that you can see it. I hope you guys can see this. So that's one eye kind of done, I believe. The wing, because the light is like reflecting off it, looks a little strange. But we're just gonna keep going. I feel like I should have used like a more silver. This is like silver glitter, but it has like a taupe base to it. So this is the Stila glitter thing in Smoldering Satin. So, but we're just gonna keep going. We've got this. It's not horrible yet. It's definitely just about layering. The more you layer it, the more glitter obviously is going to be there. So here is the glitter liner on my eyes without mascara. I think if I had put on, this has got to dry, like a black liner underneath and then put the glitter on top, it probably would be a little bit easier to see. I also think the lights are kind of washing it out a little bit when I'm so far back. But let's put on some mascara and see how that makes it look. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara today. I've actually been really loving this. This in my Lancome Sheer Big. The brushes on these two are very similar, but this one smells like coconuts. So I've really been loving both of them, but I chose this one today. So much volume. Oh, it smells so good. Products that smell like coconut are some of my favorites. So lashes are done. I'm not going to put anything on my bottom lash line because I just want to keep this look very simple. This might be the look I'm wearing on Valentine's Day, so this is kind of a trial run. Actually, I'm kind of impressed with how it turned out. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I honestly wasn't sure. I do think if I had used just a silver base glitter instead of the taupey shade behind it, it would definitely stand out more. But I kind of like this very subtle glitter look I got going on. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Was this a fail or was this actually something helpful? But we're going to zoom back out. We're going to do some highlight and a lip color, and then, yeah, that'll be it. Okay, so I zoomed you guys back out a little bit. I'm currently going to wipe the glitter off my hand because it keeps getting everywhere. You really can't see it from that far away. My eyes are closed. It looks really cool. Alright, anyway, highlight. So, like I said, I'm going to take the highlight in the Alexis Ren palette and my Morphe M438 brush. This is more of like a gold based highlight. I probably should have done something more like, oh yeah, this is really gold. That's fine. So much highlight, okay. I went a little crazy, but you know, it's fine. I forgot how like blinding this highlight was. Ooh, I don't know why I don't use this. Alright, so that's highlight. I'm gonna do kind of a simple lip color. I'm gonna take my Giorgio Armani, what is this called? The Ecstasy Shine lipsticks, and this is 602. It's kind of like this plummy shade, but it gives your lips a very nice like pink tint. So that is what we're going to use. I need my mirror. This is a good look. I do need to get a lip liner that kind of matches this. Lipstick is like the hardest thing for me to apply. I have to focus so much on it. But I really like these because once they start to wear off, they kind of like leave a nice stain on the lips and it looks so pretty. So this is my second Valentine's Day look for you guys. I feel like I went a little too crazy on that highlight. It's kind of giving me a really gold tint to my cheeks. But you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, so this is my shimmery eyeliner Valentine's Day look for you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't know, it turned out okay. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. When I first started doing it, I was like, this is not gonna work. Definitely not how I envisioned it. I think I need to get a more silver based just glitter and not have that like taupey shade underneath. The silver one of these would actually probably look much better. But I do not own that, so I might have to go out and buy that and try this again. But I do really like how this turned out. I think this is what I'm going to be wearing for my Valentine's Day. But let me know if you guys try this look out and how if you guys figure it out or what your looks look like. But yeah, so thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so that we know that you like these kinds of videos. Also, I think my next tutorial is going to be the glowy skin one, so definitely look out for that. And yeah, so I'll see you in our next video. Bye guys!